almost forgot to grab the controller before unmuting the microphone. This time I remembered. However, what I did not remember was my throat lozenges, which is still at work. Hi everybody, Skyler Stardrift here. Welcome to the stream, and welcome back, of course, to the Spyro Reignited Trilogy here on Skyler's Spyro Year of the Dragon. We are closing in on the last few streams. Simply because we're down to our final game. Boy, has it ever been a long time coming, huh? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hi to Limited, hi Spyro, welcome on in. Might have been a few games to get through, just a few. Alright, this is it. The last one, for all the marbles, for better or for worse. Here we go. It's all come down to this. Spyro Year of the Dragon. An evil plot unfolds. Eventually. For a minute there, I was worried it wasn't gonna load. Yeah, I'd do that too if someone stepped on my tail. Huh? That would hurt.
Stop her!
Spyro's little groan. Ah. Powerful villain emerges. Also, let me know how the game audio is.
Capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
A desperate rescue begins of the dragon who is stuck in the ground. Come on, Stretch, he's a cartoon character. Stretch!
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Cannonball! Never mind. Kapow!
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
He did say no one else can fit down the holes. Were you not listening, Hunter? Look with your eyes and listen with your ears next time, Hunter. Feeling better this evening, Mr. Skynard? I've still got a bit of a sore throat. They don't it doesn't seem to want to leave, which is annoying. That was a bit of a longer... It was, wasn't it? The dragons are so EP. Ken! Hi, Ken. Welcome on in. The dragons are very EP. I'm also very EP. I think this illness has made me, like, a bit more tired than usual. I'm very sleepy at the moment. Dragons do like their eeps. They do. Why did the thick dragon jump first? Because he was unaware of how big the hole was. Audio sounds good. That's good. The dragons seem to be wholly incompetent, except for Spyro. Their authorities seem to be useless. Spyro is, too, just rich, so he gets the help he needs. Alright. Well, if you played the first two, well, the controls are the same. And we've kept all of our moves that we learned from the second game. So we still have head bash, we still have the ability to swim. What was the third one? Climb, that's right. Though I don't think there's really any climbing to do in this game, but I could be wrong. There might be 1 or 2 levels with it. Oh, look, an extra life. I need to learn to only go for the holes they can handle, dang it. Well, whoever kidnapped this egg didn't do a very good job. It's sitting right here. Isabelle. Is-Abelle. How goes things so far, bud? Hi, Frost. Welcome on in. Going good. Finally getting to the last game. Spyro made me mad. I just yelled at him and called him a twinkle dragon. Hi, Doctor. Welcome on in.
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, use the right stick. To quickly center the camera behind you, tap the center camera button. You can also look all around by pressing the action button.
Got it. Isabelle? No, is a dragon. Hello.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
2 problems with that sentence. Firstly, you haven't fucking hidden them very well. There was one standing in a field like 10 feet from here. It was so blatantly obvious that I had to pick it up. It was so sad. Secondly, I think you're underestimating my reputation. But sure, you do you. Whatever you reckon. We don't have the internet down there. Oh, one other problem that I just remembered. Where's the hole? Is the hole in the sky? I don't see the hole. I just sort of ended up here. There's no hole that I crawled through. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I don't see a hole. I must have fallen in from the sky or something. I'm sorry. I can't go back. I don't see the hole. You underestimate my power. You know, I thought the dragon said that no one else could fit down here. How did you fit down here? How did you squeeze yourself into one of those
Spyro,
holes?
My, how funny to see you here. What? I haven't
as
seen
funny
you
to see
since
you.
we defeated Ripto and Avalar.
We?
Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too. The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
300 gems are needed to free Sheila.
The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit...
Power overwhelming, shoots blasts of lightning from hands. It's Mr. D-Bags.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
But what if I glide over here instead? What if I go for the shinies first?
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the action button at the end of your glide.
Whee!
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Coltrane. Coltrane?
There's definitely something shiny at the bottom of this hole. I was about to jump down there, but now I think I hear running water. I hate to get wet. It's a cat thing.
You know, some cats don't mind getting wet, actually.
This is a Superfly power-up, Spyro. Whenever you walk through any power-up that looks like this one, it will allow you to fly for a while.
Okay. I went to take off and immediately slammed my head, and yeah, I didn't take off after that. Alright, I think that's all the things down here. Easy. Amy. We're well on our way. 3 eggs already. Let's head into Sunny Villa. We got this. No cute little intros that play in this game. I also haven't seen any lady dogs. More lady dogs. Who knows?
Oh my, can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor. Are you a dragon? I can't believe your kind really exists.
We're back to Rhinox giving us gems. Or, well, enemies giving us gems. So, did the sorceress happen upon the same spell that Nasty Nork found, or... Oh, sorry. Thought you were an enemy.
Let me catch my breath, and then I'll kick that other guy's butt. Just...
Have you got your breath yet?
We showed those two bullies. If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished them off ages ago.
Uh-huh,
Have
sure.
you seen any giant chickens around here?
Giant chicken, huh? Guess we'll have to keep an eye out for it.
This Rhinoc is too big to charge. You'll have to flame him using the attack button.
He's also going to attack me with a giant piece of meat. I rather don't appreciate that. Gotcha. Oh yeah, there's a skill point in this stage. We need to flame all these trees. I didn't even think of it until I flamed that particular tree and I was like, oh yeah, I need to do that. Like those big noughts in Dark Hollow. Mm-hmm. Vanessa! That's 4. To whom it may concern, Sheila the kangaroo is currently otherwise detained by me. Please return in a few years. The sorceress. Oh, I can't land on that. I wanted to land on that. I guess not. Alright, we can glide over this way. When I originally played the games, this took me ages to find. I never found this until I found the, until I found a walkthrough for the game. Miles per hour. Oh, his friends call him Tails. I see a tree. And a gem. And a gem that I've missed. I already flamed the tree in here, so that's fine. But there is a tree up there. It's fine, because we haven't gone up there yet. But we will now. Doesn't look like there's... I don't remember where I was going with that train of thought. That train of thought started like 30 seconds ago, and I don't know where it was going. Sorry. There was something that I clearly wanted to say, and then nope. Brain went bye-bye. The choo-choo went off the rails. I guess you could say my train of thought derailed. And if you've never heard that joke before, you haven't been here long enough.
Hi, Spyro. Each time a fairy zaps you, like this, It means your progress has been saved. If you get into trouble, you'll return to the last place you got zapped.
I don't even remember what I had for dinner. Probably food. It was only like 90 minutes ago. Spaghetti bolognese. I only know that because it was my favorite meal. Gruesome. Also, wasn't there a thing? No. Okay, I think that's just a... Alright, I think that was just a random cutscene thing. I always forget if that's related to a skill point or not.
Whoa, I'm dizzy. Whoa. Thanks for the help, but I think I could have worn him down sooner or later.
I don't know, you were just saying you were dizzy.
Have you seen any of our giant chickens? The Rhinox have been trying to eat them all.
That would probably explain the giant chicken legs. Oracles to these worlds seem to be useless. Still remember a thing being around here, but I guess not. It's further in.
Thank you for rescuing our town. As mayor, I awarded you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Sanders! That is not a chicken.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
And I'm gonna head in here. Sure. Manage they have dragons to protect them. They haven't seen dragons before. They haven't seen dragons in hundreds of years. That's how it goes, yeah. True, but yet they all know Spyro's name. Somehow. That's concerning. Hey, got a skill point. There we go. These are challenge portals. Entering these challenge portals will allow us to obtain more eggs. There's usually 1 or 2 eggs between each challenge portal, and usually a bunch of gems too.
Hey, Spyro. I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills? Yeah, maybe you better practice a bit first. Just come back here when you're up for a challenge.
I wonder if they spy on the dragon like some type of reality TV. I mean, yeah, I suppose you're right, because, like, it does seem a little weird that no one should know Spyro's name aside from Spyro and Hunter, because they're the only ones who appeared. Hi, Carbed, welcome on in. Let's go around and grab some gems first. Go to sleep with the sounds of snoring dragons. I just don't want to miss anything whilst we're on the skateboard, that's all. And I'd say that that seems pretty easy to do. Anything over the side? No? Didn't think so. I was gonna say, that flower looked like a gem. No, it wasn't a flower at all, it was a gem. I was quite right. Right, to get the rest of these gems, we are gonna have to get on our little skateboard friend. Ugh. Oh, this is gonna take some getting used to. This is not quite as tight. Ugh. As I was expecting, but it's fine. I won't be able to get every gem here, unfortunately. Coming in for a landing! Ow. Wipe out.
Are you ready for a challenge?
I was actually
now?
trying to hit Hunter with it. I love these skateboard levels as a kid. I did
Bet you
too.
can't catch all 15 lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
Catch the lizards! Okay. That. Like that. Ow! I wiped out. I thought I landed that, but I guess not. Ow. Ow. That's 10. I am surprised the game let me stay on the skateboard. There we go. There they are, don't let him get away! Get him!
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow. Alright, if you can catch all the lizards before time expires without wiping out, I might be able to scrounge up another egg. It's not gonna be easy, though. Go
Yeah.
get him, Spyro!
Go get him, Spyro! Okay, so now we got a 3-minute timer. And we have to catch all the lizards. And without wiping out. Easier said than done. Oh, I wiped out.
Ah, too bad. Maybe you'll do better this time.
Maybe, shouldn't he be focused on the mission instead of wasting time in escape part? Maybe.
Get him, Spyro.
Maybe. To be fair, he did say that he found an egg inside a lizard burrow. I'm sure the hunter is only employee of the enemy. That's been... Listen, Hunter's an ally. Explicitly knows the stakes of this quest. Why the fuck is he keeping hold of the eggs? Behind an arbitrary skate challenge. I was about to say, I've missed some. Where have I missed them? And then I realized. Ah, fuck.
Ah, too bad. Go get him.
Not doing very well on this, am I? That was risky. I just can't resist pulling tricks off. Darker Patrol with the hydrate. Hi, Darker Patrol, welcome on in. Ah! Fiddle.
Ah, too bad. Maybe you'll do better this time. Go get him, Spyro.
Because yes. Trouble isn't knowing where they are, it's just getting them without wiping out. Even the time limit doesn't seem to be that much of an issue. Seem to be doing quite okay on terms of time. Barely had enough room there to turn around. Gotcha. You ran directly towards me. Oh, I'm missing you, am I? Not for much longer, I'm not. Upsadoodle! Nice!
Whoa, that was sweet. And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow.
I'm really glad you failed to kill my boss of the game. There was more of a dictator than a boss back in. Gateway to Glimmer. Daisy.
You can go for the course record now if you want. Whenever you hop on a skateboard, a timer will start. Score as many points as you can until the timer expires or you wipe out. Good luck!
It's ugly. Wow. Right, we got 2 minutes to score 3,000 points, I think. Whew! Ah, fuck. That would have been worth a lot of points. Oh, come on, that was a roll. That was a roll and you know it was, game. Oh, that was a little awkward. Ah. Nice. Easy peasy. Ow. Ow. Spyro, the new Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk wishes he could skate like Spyro. Skill point acquired. Don't think we've got any gems left in here. Perfect. Well, with the skill point acquired, we can get out of here. There's nothing left for us to do. Well, for now. But we can go and free Sheila now. And since Sheila had a portal in that first stage...
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. This pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape, if you were to pay me, say, a small fee. Don't worry, Spyro. Sheila won't stay in jail forever. The sorceress is thinking about having her executed next Thursday.
Executed?
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep...
Well, considering she's a kangaroo.
Ah, Spyro, I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich.
Full sorceress who happens to be good at paying bribes.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
Get fucked! Well
I
done.
reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof!
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
I know a lot of people won't, but I really like Sheila's new design. Yeah, it is a good new look. Yeah, I like it. She sounds just like you. No. Hi, Skyler. Hi, Purple Links. Welcome on in. Oh no, the Aussie accent is coming out. We haven't ventured far enough into this world to see them yet, but yeah, some of the portals don't work. As you can see over there. Did I skip a cutscene, or... Or is it just not played out yet? Oh look, I had Bashrock. Liam. Because I broke it so wow. I think we had this exact same problem in the, when I played the original games. We didn't skip this cutscene, it just hasn't played out yet. But there is a cutscene that plays here. As we head up to the forest. I think we should have got more info on past of this world. Seems like something was being set up but never went anywhere. Get back in your alley. Wow. Doc's just gonna hate on all of the baby dragons, it seems. Alright, let's go visit Sheila. Now, just because we freed Sheila doesn't mean she's able to be used yet in any of the levels.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
We'll need to travel to Sheila's home
While you
world.
were gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's okay though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
We'll have to help Sheila before she officially joins us and can be used in other challenges. Sheila is a kangaroo. And therefore she can kick. Square or circle button performs a kick. She has a jump. She also has a double jump if we time our jump by landing on the ground. But she also has a hop as well, by pressing the X button in midair. The final move is a stomp that she can perform whilst pressing the triangle button whilst in midair. That's really all there is to Sheila. Pretty simple.
You can get up really steep cliffs like this one with your double jump. Press the jump button, then press it again exactly when you hit the ground to do a double jump. Once you've mastered it, you can go anywhere you want. You can get up really steep cliffs like...
Don't think I've got... Oh, no, I have everything. Also, did you just teach me to double jump when I think I needed double jump to get up there? Oh no, I don't need double jump to get... Okay. Boing! Sister Skyler. Skyler's just you don't know. Can she drown dogs? What?
Ah, home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelette, but I think you deserve it more.
Rubeam. Kangaroos have a reputation for drowning dogs. How have I not heard about that? As an Australian. Around a few months ago of a kangaroo trying to drown a guy's dog in a river. I did not hear about that.
Last time we tried to get past this moose, he knocked Billy clean through a wall. If you don't mind, we'll just hang out here while you give him a good kicking.
Last time we tried to get past this moose, he knocked Billy clean through a wall. If you don't mind, we'll just hang out here while you give him a good kicking.
You're both saying the same thing, but amazingly, you're saying it in different voices. Sheila can swim, she just has like a little doggy paddle. She can't actually, you know, dive under the water though. They're very good at drowning things. Ow. Back at you, punk. But I didn't know that they go after dogs. It's been well known long before any videos. They will drown people who try to rescue them too.
This next guy is a wuss. You go ahead and take him out. We'll get your back.
This next guy is a wuss. You go ahead and take him out. We'll get you back.
Skyler, here, good question. How do dragon eggs come from when all dragons are male? They come from the stalks. Mm-hmm. Okay, I thought I could take a kangaroo in a fight, then I saw one IRL. I no longer think that. I don't think I could take a kangaroo in a fight. That's for sure. I mean, not that I'm any sort of fighter or anything like that, but I would not want to mess with a kangaroo. Especially an angry one. Fortunately, I've never had that misfortune.
Don't worry, I'll just keep kicking this rock until it breaks.
Okay. Fine, there you go.
Hey Sheila, let's play a joke. Take this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
That's all you're gonna do? He butted you off a cliff. And you're just gonna take an egg and smash it on his house. Sure. Jenny. Said it has to be hand to hand. Skyler, do kangaroo live around you? No. I have to travel out a little bit in order to see kangaroo. Including wild kangaroo. This is some legendary losses. Hi Pete, welcome on in. Put back an egg, please smash on house.
Those Rhinox have taken over. There'll be no stopping them unless we can smash their huts. They're too big to smash with your kick attack, though. Try using your stomp attack to smash them instead. I'll confuse the Rhinox with taunts while you stomp their huts, okay? You remember how to stomp, don't you? Just jump, then press the action button in the air.
That was legendary. Skyler? Nope, not legend. Down you go. Is his taunt even doing anything? I don't think his taunt is even doing anything. I think he's just trying to distract them for the sake of just proving that he does something. He's not confusing anyone. This is the gayest code I've ever seen. And this is an herbal tea shop. you're standing around here in the smoke somewhere. You can use you, Skyler. Jump. I did go... yeah, okay. I wasn't sure. I saw those boulders and I was like, wait, did I actually do that or did I not? I couldn't remember. Smack.
If you ever forget how to control a character or vehicle, just go to the pause menu and select controls.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
Nan. Well, I got 3 out of 3 eggs, but I did not get the gems. This is very boiled, eat it. Ah! No, I didn't. Boing! Okay. This should be the last of the gems. Yeah? No. Why is that a no? Where are my gems? Aha! I always forget about that. Why is that still a no? Where are the rest of the gems? Sorry, let me correct that. Where are the rest of my gems? Definitely got everything up here, right? Yeah. I can't swim, so I would have gotten everything there. This doesn't go any further. I know that I should be able to complete this stage to its fullest. So, why am I missing gems? I should not be missing gems. And I'm missing a few of them too. That's why. I think I found them. Hey Skyler, I think you need to be a little bit more observant. You kidding? Use your eyes? Nah. You kidding me? I am still significantly short, though. Apparently I can't spell either. I'm still significantly short, so there's still more. Aha! I'm not that short, Skyler. Still 11 shy. Damn, I thought I did a pretty good job cleaning this level out. How am I still short? Are there any other caves that I need to... It's either 5'3" or 6'3", no in between. I'd answer if I actually knew. But I actually have no idea how tall I am. I have not measured my height in years. Probably shrunk, to be honest. Why am I blanking on this so hard? Is it up with the head or the ears for another? That's a good question, Spyro. I don't know. Do you have Sparks' ability to point to them, or do you unlock that later? In the Reignited Trilogy, I think we unlock that later. In the original game, it was much later. In the Reignited Trilogy, I think it's... There they are. Got him. I saw the ledge that time, and I was like, ah, I can get to that ledge. There we go. Okay, level complete. Just wait, you get that instantly. Mm-hmm. That's an awkward pose. Can't speak for game 2 or 3, but you have it from the outset in the first. In the first game, you have it from the start, but you don't get it in the original game. You only get it in the Reignited Trilogy. The second game, you have it from the start, in both the original and the Reignited Trilogy. And the third game, I think they changed it up a little bit. We don't get it until a little bit later, but it's not as late as it used to be. There's the cutscene. Just have to complete 2 worlds, I guess.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Huh? Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Haha! Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
What? Admitted it. It's called Ripto's Rage. I did not, Spyro. When did I say that? I said in the second game, I never mentioned that it was called Ripto's Rage, because it's not called Ripto's Rage. It's Gateway to Glimmer. Look, it's my second crush ever. Alright, we need to return to Sunny Villa. We can now finish this stage. Let's come in without saying anything about that weird gateway. I didn't even register that you said Ripto's Rage. That's not fair. Guess I missed that. It didn't even click that you said Ripto's Rage, Spyro, and I hate that. It's not called Ripto's Rage. You are wrong, you are mistaken.
Hey, Spyro. There are Rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
No, we need to do is get him to admit that he's a brutal legend. Nope. Neither of those things. Facts on my side. Oh yeah? What facts? Because I got facts that it's called Spyro 2 Ripto. Spyro? Spyro, fuck you. Look, my excuse is that I'm sick and my brain is not working. My brain is on autopilot right now. Okay? As clearly evident because I missed so many gems in Sheila's Owl.
I have lost my love. She's being guarded by evil Rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
Exactly, no. Well, no, you're wrong. Getting me the chuckle out loud at work. On that, Skyler? I hear Ripto's Rage. No. It was Gateway to Glimmer, yep. Also, ha! Get chuckled, idiot. Mario lost Peach.
Alas, I have lost my...
Oh. Glad I fell only a little way. Considering. Kick! Gotta help Mario. That is not a gem, that is a frog. Glad I came up here now. I feel like this level serves as more of an extension of Sheila's original level. Also, did anyone else notice that Sunny Villa has 2 skill points? One for burning all the trees and one for burning, one for doing the skateboard challenge. Boing. I missed. That was a stall page. To be fair, Spyro's managed to get you to slip and save Ripto's Rage several times. I know. Spyro is a little gremlin, that's why. And that was not a slip, that was me just reading a comment. Ah, see? That's what it was, Spyro. It was me reading a comment. See? It was me reading chat out loud. And there's your hydrate. Imagine they're good at what they do. Sometimes, I wonder if Spyro's a little too good at what he does. one time maybe while trying to say effects on your side, not so much. Hold on. I see a thing, and I want to do a thing before I continue with the level. Kick. Tronimer! Do you think Sheila raising her hand over her head when she jumps is a reference to Mario? Because in the original games it sure seemed like it. Let's go! Woohoo! Boot. Boot. I'm just reading the chat. Skyler Stardrift and Spyro 2 is gateway to Glimmer. Ha. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm already helping Mario out here. So you're not too tired for fall for that. Not yet. Also, probably because of the fact that we're literally just talking about it. Well rested when you said the other things. Ugh. Skyler, gateway to Glimmer is the name. Nope. It's not Ripto's Rage. You are mistaken. You are wrong. Wrongamundo. Missing 2 gems. I think they might be in here somewhere. Did some digging, and the reasoning behind that is idiotic. Coppers at the time claim it's because Americans weren't into fantasy at the time, but that was the same time Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings was exploding, so I call bullshit. A game called Gateway to Glimmer.
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
Lucy. Mario's not girlfriend. He sends an Americans with more violent name like Ripto's Rage. Yeah, I remember that being like the reasoning.
If you see Marco, please tell him I've moved out.
Okay. I'll let him know. Mario Peach finally did it. Why dragons are such great musicians? Why are dragons such great musicians? I'm gonna give Mario the bad news. Just as soon as I take a quick look around for this last gem. Because I really know this game. Wow. I hope you know that that joke will be stolen and used. I'm sure Spyro was writing it down as we speak. well, I definitely don't seem to have... That was an interesting spot to land on. Not seeing that gem anywhere around, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe it's in the skateboard area. If I had to guess, that's where I'd probably have left it. Because I'm not seeing it anywhere else. That's if I'm gonna leave one behind, that's usually where I leave them. Maybe by Mario, maybe. I doubt it though. She sent me to give that to you. Alright. Well, there's still plenty of places to look around, so... And there you go, Sparks does have the ability right away. There it is. Doesn't well up. I thought he did. Yeah. I mean, I don't want it... I mean, I just used it there, but, like, I don't want to use it until... Like, we're supposed to get it in the original game. But, at the same time, I didn't know where that gem was, and I probably would have spent ages looking for it, so... I don't know. I think it's more like I hit that to see if it was gonna work, and then it did, and I was like, oh, well, I may as well use it then, and finish up the stage. Relatively quickly. Alright. Well, anyway. I'm gonna go talk to Mario. Mario's back over there. I tried, but he wouldn't let me talk to him. As well, I, like, returned to him and tried to speak to him. I pressed the triangle button and nothing happened. Alright, Cloud Spires. We are now officially done with... thingy. First stage. Sunny Villa. There. I got the name eventually. With that. Skyler cheating, how dare you use game mechanics that are explicitly put into use by the test. I also think that they've cut out the end of stage cutscenes in this game. I mean, the main reason they did add that in early is so that you don't spend a ton of time looking at the last gem or two. Do you want to tell me what's up? Just gonna stand there?
The Rhinox have shut down our cloud generator, and I may never see a rainbow again.
Nope, really doesn't want to talk to me. Okay. I can take a hint. Sniffle.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here. If my wings were big...
Those shields look like they're made of armor. You're literally flying, like, right now.
The metal armor those enemies are wearing protects them from your dragon flame. If you hold down the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
This kind of need to be armor to function. No. Need to find a button. I'm glad there's a little gap. There's not, you know, an infinite void. Ah! Ow. Well, that did no damage. Coming in hot. Don't worry, little egg, I'll save you from being, air fried. Toast. My computer really does not like those dragons. Our gem count is already looking quite healthy. Never mind.
Well, well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted. Counting gems.
No way, you doofus.
No? What else are you going to do with all those gems? Buy flying lessons? That was a good one.
Sure, whatever.
Oh, yes, precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt. I haven't made such easy money since the sorceress mistook that mayonnaise for sunscreen.
Hidden gems? Hidden gems where? I don't want to think about the sorceress slathering herself with mayonnaise. I mean, I really didn't want to think about the sorceress slathering herself with sunscreen, but we don't really have that image anymore. Oh my word, no.
get your longest glide, press the jump button at the very top of your jump, and use the action button to hover at the end of your glide.
Take that. No. Stop.
Oh, you activated the bellows. Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again. The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
Yeah, sounds about right for them. Oh, look, it's Henry. It's a good thing Henry there is not afraid of the rain. Unlike another certain Henry I know of. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, well, you weren't here for my Thomas's 80th anniversary stream. Or should I say my Railway series stream? Oh! That was not what I was expecting. Excuse me. Did not mean to do that. We're getting more Thomas story time. If and when I decide to do it. Ah, this is what I need. The little engine that could. I thought if they were facing away from me, I might be able to hit them with my flame breath, but nope, guess not. Okay, that one was on me. I should have been ready for that. Got your butt burned. I did. Claire! Cute. Right, so we got 2 challenge portals, and since we've already been to this one, we may as well do this one first. I'm also really hoping that I'm not missing any gems in the main level. Of course, with the eggs being, you know, taken away, that does mean the return of the egg thieves. There's Brian! We've already found 17 dragon eggs. It's really not a bad start. Get Brian back to him.
We usually wake up our rain cloud at the crack of dawn, but these mischievous spirits are stopping our bells from ringing.
Use zip fly power up to flame the spirits in the bell towers. You are see-through. I'm sleeping so happy.
Dad, it fell out of the belfry.
Jake! You don't like baby dragons. I wonder if these are some of the, like, the spirits that we kill here. I wonder if that's where the spirits ended up after we took care of them in the, after we took care of them in Avalor. So I think there is 2 less of them.
Our sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 sun seeds, but they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot.
Step on the switch to get a fresh sunseed and keep flaming it until you get it into the pot. If you can't keep up with the sunseed, remember you can always hold down the charge button to move faster.
Seems simple enough, but shinies first. Oh yes, a sunseed. I'd also like to point out that they have a rain thing. Like a rain-making... a cloud generator thing that generates rain. And then in the next area, they're just like, we need to wake up our rain cloud. It's like... So you have 2 ways of getting rain, then. Limited with the hydrate? Sure. Wish I had it with the machine. You and me both. These guys control weather. Sun exists in the Spyro universe confirmed. Man, I'm already using sparks. Didn't intend to, but I already am. That's one. That's 2. These are more key than baby dragons. Yeah, I thought so. We can just flame them to get the sun seeds out too. Hey, there we go.
Now that's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. Think it might be a dud, though.
Lulu. And that's 6 out of 6 eggs. Fred in the sun. Wow. Alright, so I see that purple gem over there. Is this the last gem I need? No, it's not. 98% done. Over that way. Oh, there it is. There we are. I feel bad for using sparks considering you don't get that ability until much later in the original game, but for some reason I am struggling to find all the gems tonight. To be fair, I feel as though Spyro Year of the Dragon is probably the game that I have spent the least amount of time on, even though I have fully completed all of them multiple times. And every time I fully complete one, I fully complete the others, so... I don't think I've ever had a playthrough where I didn't fully complete all 3 of them in a go. Time to end, Skyler needs sleep. I kinda do. I am quite tired, to be honest. This will be given to you early to be a time saver. The other option is just leave them and not finish and come back later after you get the quote-unquote ability. That's what I was thinking. I think it's also for consistency's sake as well, because you do get it originally in the second game, and it's just there, it's just native to you. Whereas you then have to learn it in the third game. Doesn't make a lot of sense, really, when you think about it. But yeah, originally I wasn't gonna go...
Your game camera is currently in passive mode. This mode requires you to manually control the camera. If you like, I can change the game camera to active mode. In active mode, the camera adjusts itself based on your movement.
No thanks.
Okay, I won't change it.
My original plan was to not use it until I got the ability, but I also didn't expect myself to find this much trouble in finding the gems.
At last, my portal is working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
To the Tiki Lodge! That's not the Tiki Lodge. You lied, it's a trap. The Tiki Lodge. Song from Disney. There's a key in this stage somewhere.
Rhinox are running rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge long enough to do anything about it. Well, it looks like it's just you and me. I'll keep a lookout while you sort out the Rhinox.
They're too busy having fun in the Tiki Lodge. Like that. Hey, look, a tulip that's reminiscent of the one that we found in the first game. Oh, hey, look, dragon egg. Ricky. They really didn't think about where they were hiding these eggs, did the Rhinox? Because they really haven't done a very good job.
Be sure to keep your friend Sparks the Dragonfly healthy, Spyro. If his health is low, torch a little creature like the slug below me to release a butterfly.
Sure, just say that in front of the slug. Ow! Ooh, double whammy. This slug was like, what now? It's fine, we can kill that one, he didn't hear it.
Here, take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
Curly. Sneasel. Sneasel. Poor little guy might be sick. Note, Sergeant Bird is currently on an important mission. To the inside of a cage, tough luck. The sorceress. Oh, sorry about that, Moneybags. I mean, not sorry at all, but, you know. Hey, I found the key. And I happen to know this is a stage we definitely can't complete on our first run through. Oh, they did open the gate. Okay. Right. Well, this is our first locked chest of the game, anyway.
Well, it looks like it's just...
I'll keep an eye out on the Rhinox that you've already killed. Now, where'd that greedy guy go? Greedy guy being Moneybags. Give gem?
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually, they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small finder's fee.
Get lost, loser.
Very well, Spyro. It's up to you. Maybe if we both just hold hands and think happy thoughts, the thieves will decide to return the eggs themselves.
Okay,
Thank you,
okay.
Spyro. And best of luck catching those dastardly egg thieves. I guess those egg thieves are going to get what's coming to them. It's too bad. I always sort of liked those guys.
Break it down.
Are you the dragon looking for all those eggs? Because I saw a shifty-looking character with one over there. Are you the dragon?
I kind of prefer the original voices for the characters in this world, to be honest. They sound a lot more fun. Are you the dragon? Hi D, welcome on in. I don't know what kind of accent that is, but I'm betting it's offensive. How is your week off going, D? Cookies! Yay! Yes. Cookies. Wow. Don't steal the cookies. That's not very nice. If you steal the cookies, then we won't give you any cookies. That's very mean. It's going good, but I'm exhausted. Is it just... Do you forgive me for asking? Is it just this week that you're off, or are you off for like a couple of weeks? Nope. Oh, I see why. The supercharge is not activated yet. Did it pop up and couldn't hear? D, were you just off for this week, or were you off for a couple of the extra weeks? Or is it just this week that you've got off? Just out of curiosity. Because I'm pretty sure you said you were going to a convention this week. If I remember correctly. Just, okay. Guess it starts tomorrow. Ooh, nice. But I will attend on Thursday. Ah, I see. It would be really nice if I could catch this guy, but I feel like I'm making absolutely no ground. Is that what are you attending? D is attending a convention. Or Meta-Archean is attending a convention. Speaking of attending things, I forgot to mention, apparently there was a Pokemon Presents tonight. Awustria. I've never heard of it. My next question was going to be, is it a furry convention that that you're attending? Because I think it was. And then the name, yeah. The name just said everything. I'm just like, uh-huh. It's because we're from Australia. The other Australia. Can I catch this guy? Australia. So I imagine that's a local con for you, Dean. Because here we've got Furdu, which is furry down under, but that's on the other side of the country. And then we've got the local one is called WAF, which is Western Australian Fur Frenzy. Never been to a convention for anything. They are a lot of fun, though I recommend going with friends. I don't think I would go to a convention by myself, but that could just be me. Are the boosters turned on? See, I thought they were, but they're definitely not, and they're not supposed to be, I think, for this first egg thief. Like, I'm remembering that now, but it feels like I'm just going in circles and taking forever to get this guy. I feel like I should have caught him by now. There, got him. Finally. Moira. My first ever furry convention. I'm sure you will enjoy it, Dean.
Hey, there goes another one. He was really fast. Maybe if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able to catch him.
I can say that I had an amazing time for my first convention, but mainly because I had friends to be there with me. Same for me as well, Spyro. The first furry convention that I went to, I had a lot of fun, largely because my friends were there. Friends, there are names on screens for that. I'm sorry.
You should catch that thief before he steals something valuable.
Hey, those eggs are valuable. Thank you very much. I'm sure you will be fine, Dean. You will greatly enjoy it. Oh hey, that's just a skill point. Okay. There was a skill point here? I knew of one, but not the other. We can't get the other one just yet. There's names on screens that I got to meet for the first time. Oh boy. Oh. I'm just seeing if we can tons of fun things to do. And remember too, you don't have to stay around the convention if you don't want to. You can go out and do other things. And I feel like that's probably the biggest appeal for me. I've missed the guy. Too fast. Hey look, it's Kermit the Frog here. I'm sure I'd ever get the courage to become a good enough friend with anyone to do that. No. I'm sure you will, though, admitted. I'm sure you will.
Those guys ought to be locked up.
They ought to be, but they're dead now. They won't bother you again. Alright. Well, we've done all we can in this stage, so we're out of here. I think for me, the next big step is to go to a non-local furry convention, so go to something that's not here in Australia. But again, I wouldn't go without friends. Hi, Hunter.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the charge button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down charge as well.
It does depend on how well you think you know your online friends. They trusted me to get them from the airport, and I had them over at my place for a night. That's another thing too. And they're pit for AC.
Remember, press the charge button to dive underwater. Then, when you're under the surface, hold down charge again to charge underwater.
Spyro, I've got a special task for Sparks. Maybe back here later. Okay. Don't know anyone that well.
If you could bring back one person from each of our 5 wolves, we can help you use the balloon. If you could bring back...
Well, I've got 4. Sploosh. Bruce. That's all 5 dragon eggs here. Now, where am I? It does take time to build that level of trust. Also, something about playing with online friends and else makes them seem more real closer. I agree, Spyro. I agree. Mushroom speedball.
Yay! My portal is working. I'll see you at the beach.
I use Discord, which disconnects me from most online communication, and there's only so much I'm willing to open up to in a public chat box on stream. That's fair enough to limit it. That is fair enough. That should be... Hey, the last gem in this world, and that is the hub world complete. Sunrise Spring is done. Well, the hub world is anyway. To seashells? Sure. That's a twister. Well, the beginnings of one anyway. I'm always thinking that there's one extra in here, but I'm not sure. I never remember it quite right.
While I was gone, my friends borrowed the Rhinox submarine. Then they took it for a joyride. And then they smashed it into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough, the Rhinox failed to see the humor in their actions and stuffed my friends in the jail cell behind you. The Rhinox have boarded up a lot of our doors, but I bet you're strong enough to smash them down.
Also, Snappy the Seal has disappeared. That is Sebastian the Seal. There's that submarine that they were talking about. Ow! Jerk. That hurt. There was another one around here too, wasn't there? Yeah, there he is. Yeah. I wonder if it was dangerous and aggressive as what we had in Australia. Didn't say that again. At least I don't have to deal with any really small, less than 3 centimeters big jellyfish that can kill you in seconds. Well, minutes. Maybe an hour? Those things freak me out. There's a skill point in this stage too.
If you want a quick summary of your progress in a world, you can press the guidebook button to open the guidebook page for the world you're in.
Not interested in being poisoned by a blue-ringed octopus or paralyzed by an irukandji jellyfish. I know, right? Or poisoned by a stonefish, which camouflages extremely well, or... Back at you, bub. Flip. Pie. Shy, you're more likely to get bitten by Skyler than one of those. Jason! They're also really tiny. Blue-ringed octopus. Or octopi, I should say. I am glad that even child me knew about blue-ring octopi being deadly. Because I reckon child me, if they found one, would probably have picked it up. Most people get poisoned by the blue-ringed octopus by stepping on them when walking in shallows. Saw a stonefish hanging around a sunken tugboat when I went scuba diving. A lot of the stuff I've not actually seen, like I've never seen an irukandji jellyfish, I've never seen a blue-ringed octopus, never seen a stonefish. That guy's doing workouts up there. Places like beaches are then something I worry about. I don't go to beaches very often. I haven't been to the beach in years. Which is funny because my dad basically... I wouldn't say my dad grew up on the beach, but definitely grew up in close enough proximity to a beach where he owns a surfboard. He still has the surfboard from when he used to surf. I reckon I'd be really into surfing if I wasn't so scared of the damn water. And by scared of the damn water, I mean scared of the stuff that's in the water, mostly. Sometimes it is better to be safe like that. I mean, I have thought about it a lot. And I reckon surfing is something that I'd be really into. As long as I had good balance. I'm not sure about that. I could never stand up on a skateboard, so I don't know how I'd go with surfing. I stay in my air-conditioned bubble most of the time anyway.
You can hover to get more distance when gliding. Just press the action button at the end of your glide.
Oh, I can hit you from up here. Come on in, Sheila.
Oh, hi, Spyro. Some of my seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinoc fortress. I'm about to go lend a foot. I love the smell of singed Rhinoc in the morning.
Ow.
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinocs have built a fortress on our beach, and we're going to blow it to smithereens. We just need you to take out all the turrets for us. We're lighting the bomb now, so just make sure to stomp all those turrets before the fuse runs out, okay?
Also, we found out where Snappy ran off to. Can you maybe not do that? There we go. 3 go in, but 1 goes, but 2 go out.
Wow, I can't believe I survived that blast. It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
Molly.
Our beach is your beach.
I mean, I don't see much of a beach. To be honest. I'm not going to question that. I'm also quite surprised that I managed to do that in 1 try. Usually it takes me a couple. Blue dragonflies have returned too. If we kill 10 enemies, we'll get a blue dragonfly, which will immediately restore Sparks to full health and give us an extra life.
Stay and get a tan if you like. Our beach is your beach.
If I'm not mistaken... Yeah, Jared. This is an area I always forget. Nice. Nothing else in here. Let's go. Pretty sure we should be able to finish this level completely. Sploosh! Ow. Yeah, you're not getting away from me that easily, but okay. Oh, missed him. Purple gem. Another enemy. Right. Apparently that was a skill point. I think that's supposed to be a normal chicken running around under the water. But I sure didn't see a normal chicken. I saw a chicken in a diving costume. Alright. I'm not gonna like this one.
Used to have a dragon egg for you, but instead I used it to test our ultra high-speed super fluidity tunnel. The good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now.
What do you mean? How did you know that it made it there without a scratch?
The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines. The only way to retrieve that egg is to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel.
Well, this is it. Here we go. I almost missed the first Rhinox. 3, 4, 5. Damn it. What the hell kind of world is this? 1, 2, 3. I think there's like 15. 4, 5. No. That's a really tight corner to get around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it.
Have to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel before you can recapture the egg.
Well, time for me to head to my 10 a.m. Tuesday meeting. Maybe I'll catch you before the end. If not, have a good night. And it is Gateway to Glimmer. Alright, catch you later, Spyro. Good luck at your meeting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got around that corner this time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got him!
This egg has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics. From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
See you, not adorable, Foof. No, not adorable. No. Oh, he's sick. Dirk sick. Well, I was expecting him to get stuck on that for half an hour, but I'll take it.
My plan worked. That dumb octopus dropped the jail key while he was shaking me. Now I can free my friends.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. One of the Rhinox had this egg in his lunchbox.
Dizzy. Oh, I see. There is stuff up here. That would explain what the missing egg is.
Ludo the Rhinox has challenged us to a naval battle. Our speedboat versus his nuclear shark submarine. If we win, we'll get the dragon egg he's guarding. If we lose, we'll have to spend a month doing kitchen patrol.
Kitchen patrol?
What do you say? Do you want to take on Bluto?
What is kitchen patrol? Yeehaw!
Good luck. Just remember, stay away from the sharp end.
Press the X button to speed up, press the circle button to fire a missile, pick up crates to get more missiles. I have no missiles. Ow.
That's the first time Bluto was ever lost. You dragons must have a ton of talent. I hope this egg was worth all the trouble.
Jackie. I expected to get stuck there. I did not get stuck there at all. Hi, Cram. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. You missed me obliterate a sub. A submarine, I mean. I did not expect to be able to do that, by the way. I just grabbed a lot of missiles and then was like, okay, I got this, and then just stood next to him and blasted the snot out of him. I didn't expect that to work. I thought the game was gonna cap me at 9 missiles, and then it just kept going, and I'm like, oh, okay. What else could you have meant? A submarine sandwich? I mean a Twitch sub. Ah yes, you watched me obliterate this Twitch sub. What does that mean? How are you? I'm okay. Still mildly off. Like in terms of being sick, I mean. Sparks, where are you even pointing, my guy? Oh, you're pointing right there, that's where you're pointing. Yeah, I don't know why. It just feels like this sore throat just isn't... It just isn't going away. Like, it's still... It's not terrible. Like, I'm still able to talk and stuff. Just fine. You know, it's not... Certainly not the worst sore throat I've ever freaking had. But, like, it just... It's still hanging around like a bad smell. It's just really niggly. Taking anything for it? I have got a sore throat antibacterial spray, and I've got a, I was taking some lozenges, but I kind of forgot the lozenges at work today. They are still on my desk. There might have been a mistake there. Are you pointing through the wall? Well, this is when your throat hurts every time you swallow. I hate that so much. Those are the worst sore throats. This one seems alright. Like, I can still swallow effectively. Without it hurting. That's why I think, like, whatever I have, I don't think I copped it too badly. Okay, I need to get up there somehow. How do I get up there? Oh. Benadryl tastes horrible. I can't remember the last time I had Benadryl. But yeah, I think I agree, though. I'm not sure if it's in Canada, but Benadryl has like a weird berry flavor to it. Doesn't taste it. I mean, I've never had berries, but I've also never had a berry that tastes like that. It's good for sore throats. Not a banner right below you for how to train your dragon. There's also Betadine sore throat gargle. That's usually what I have. But it's also kind of expensive, and you get like maybe 3 days use out of it. And if you've got a really bad sore throat, yeah, you will go through that in 3 days. No, and if I was butts or maybes about it, you will go through that in 3 days. It's basically a it's an iodine. I think it's called iodine. Gargle.
Never would have crashed that submarine if Sal hadn't tried a handbrake U-turn during an inverted barrel roll.
I don't remember you being here in the original game. Just take a shot of tequila or vodka. It makes the germs angry and kills them. Hey, there we go. 400 out of 400. 100% level complete. We are done. I have been slightly turned around. There we are. Yeah, with the Betadine sore throat gargle, you can feel it actively killing the germs. It stings like a motherfucker, though. Because it's iodine. So, of course it's going to sting like hell. But, once you've done it, you're good for like a couple of hours. The only other problem is it goes everywhere. And it's iodine, so it stains everything. I often have to get like a little paper towel and attach it to the front of my shirt so that it doesn't go everywhere. Because gargling that stuff, yeah, it just spits everywhere. No matter what you do, it just goes everywhere. Like a bit, basically, yeah.
The balloon's all ready, sir. Just jump on.
This balloon will take you to the great Tiki Lodge in the sky. Just jump on when you're ready.
Hop in the balloon whenever you want, Spyro.
I guess you'll just hop in the balloon now. Don't ask me how it works. I just showed up for the punch and cookies.
This balloon will take you to a land closer to the sorceress, Spyro. You can also use it to come back here whenever you want to. This balloon will take...
Okay, so they do only say one thing. Alright. To Midday Gardens.
Listen carefully, you stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness, but he's just not afraid of anything.
Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic! Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him!
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him!
Okay, let's see what we got here. This ought to do it.
You can't keep me caged up in here forever. You there, get me out of here. This is unacceptable.
You, come here.
Oh my. What the devil?
I love how they give Sergeant Bird some extra lines there. Because originally you just see him in the background and doesn't say anything.
When I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
Agreed, Sheila. Now, I don't remember, but it doesn't look like there's skill points for doing this in one hit, but I'll still try anyway. Or doesn't she do it then? And never mind, I already got hit. I mean, hang on, there is a skill point list I could just check. Nope. The boss lady, I mean... Yeah, she could have done it herself. Well, that was fast. It was a little too fast for my liking, but it's fine. We got this. I just wasn't ready for it, that's all. Get him, Sheila! Get him, Sheila! Oh, firing. Get him, Sheila! Ow. Gotcha this time. Get him, Sheila! Two more times, Sheila. Well, one more now. Easy. Grayson. boss is oddly cute. 100% level complete, we're out of here. Another plushie out of them. Yeah, they didn't make too many plushies back in the day. Yachty. Hi, QB. Welcome on in. You know, I was thinking that, like, when we finish the first world, we can finish up the stream, but we still got a bit of time. We could probably do, like, 1 or 2 levels in the next world. Why not? Oh, I missed a thing, too. Oops. Maybe. Hi, about that ambush.
Hey, Dragon, you've managed to survive longer than I expected, but you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
I'm sorry, but I just can't let you do that, Starbucks. Oh, I hear an egg thief. He'd be up there. Speaking of eggs. Who's really egging you on? Found Dave! Nice. Yeah, there's a couple of things that we need to go back for. I'm half tempted to get Sergeant Bird and then fully complete this area. I wonder if we've got enough gems to free him. Not sure. Anyway, there's our first stage, Icy Peak. Oh! I thought I was going the way to leave. Mingus. $33. Considering we only started tonight, we're making really good progress. My first shot from Mingus. Okay. I hate that kid, sure.
Hey, Spyro! Zoe told me that if we hit that doodad up there, the portal will open. Why don't you try spitting this rock at it? When you've picked up a rock, try using the action button to aim.
Enchanted Towels.
I'll see you in there later.
I was gonna cut him off. Drat. Gotcha. Trixie. Alright.
When you see ladders or walls that look climbable, just jump onto them and you'll grab them with your claws. When you see ladders...
That's right, there is climbing in this game. Not very much of it though, and because we've already got it, yeah, they can't really use it that well. Can't really use it to hide anything from us when we've already got the ability. Terrace.
Hi, Spyro. This is a super flame power-up. You'll find more just like it scattered throughout all the worlds. Why don't you try this one out by using it to break all these planters? I think I saw a Rhinoc hide an egg in one of them.
Sure. One out of 4. 2 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Chest out of 4. Should be one more planter lying around somewhere. Sorry. Matt. Ta-da! Cool. Nope. The water is not deep enough. Who named their dragon Matt? Only one of the dragons did. Such a non-dragon name. Modesty. That's all the dragon eggs here. So, how about those gems, hmm? Really, Sparks? You think there's some more down here somewhere? And then... Hey, level complete, nice.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory, but I'm willing to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fines.
700 gems.
Oh dear, Spyro, you really should pay up. I think he's pining for the fjords. Ah, my good friend Spyro.
Of course.
What a sucker! That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done. And, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
Uh-huh, sure.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state-of-the-art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this. Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
I love how Spyro is just like, friend. Friend. What a sucker. I know, right? Also, limited ammo my ass. Sergeant Bird has unlimited ammo.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorceress.
Right, he's off. Now I think around the level you might notice several little gophers running around a hole. Now either take a bomb or just shoot them as they run in around outside their holes. Once all of them are dead, you get the point. Cool. So there's a skill point here. Sergeant Bird's rockets can be fired by pressing the circle button, and they are relatively homing.
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday, at 1845 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir. But without your leadership, we couldn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured, and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
1845, that's 6:45, right? 6:45 p.m. and then by 7 p.m. they had complete control of the base. He has a large web fleet. How? Right, we've rescued 1 out of 5 hummingbirds. Yeah, his feet were a lot smaller in the original game.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Free the other hummingbirds. Sergeant Bird can also fly on demand by pressing the X button. He can't really glide, but he can fly.
I recommend you take the enemy out with your rockets by pressing the attack button, sir. I recommend you
Ow.
One carefully placed rocket blast should take this door down, sir.
Flying is just powered gliding. Like I said, sort of homing. there's one of the moles that we need to, or gophers that we need to take out. I'm almost positive that... Ah, that's why. Triangle, you moron, Skyler. What?
I've captured the enemy rations. They won't march far on empty stomachs.
Siegfried, what? Huh? Huh?
So, the Rhinox have blocked the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. I recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches on either side of the door. When in position, press the charge button to drop the weight. Press the action button once to look down, and press it again to look up, sir.
Waited too long, I guess. Gotcha. That's what I was trying to do, and that's what I was waiting for. That was very strange. I just got dragged into that. Rapid fire! Kill everything! Justice reigns from above. Oh, I just need to get... Okay. I don't need to blast the cages, I just need to get close to let them out. And got the gopher. Excellent. There's another gopher again.
Request permission to cheer, sir! Hip hip hooray! Request permission.
Okay. Why do I get the feeling I might have missed one? I guess not. We can also press and hold the X button, and Sergeant Bird will continue gaining height. Tally-ho! Tally-ho! Gotcha. And his grip strength and lifting power.
Keep fighting the good fight, sir. We're almost there, and I'm, right behind you.
Don't mind me, I'll just stand in this one spot and shoot everything.
picking a good fight, sir. We're almost there.
Really? This one last gopher is going to be very annoying. It would seem. Never mind, there's a couple more. Also just picked up a bomb.
Mission accomplished.
Oh.
It's great to have you back, sir.
Okay, I guess I killed everyone. Brian Lee. Me too.
Sir, we need to rescue the rest of the squad before we can launch a raid on the sorceress's castle.
Noted. I need to kill the gopher. I need to kill the gopher because it's a skill point. Killing all of the gophers is a skill point. Okay, I will pick up bomb. I'll take bomb back to almost near the start of the level. Well, you know what they say. Fire the cannon! Good grief, I was not expecting a giant fucking gaping hole to appear in the ground. Forgot about that bit. Well, that's number 3 out of 5.
I'm ready to be debriefed, sir.
And talking to you blew up the rest of my bombs. Still limited with a higher grade, I can do that. Alright. I think it was that way. Thought I saw a gem bottle. Okay. There's still plenty to do outside. Mortar. I mean, I imagine these things are mortars. Got it.
Reporting for duty, sir.
And there's the skill point. Right. If you can't find a gem in this level, look to the sky, because you'll probably find it there. Nice. That's the way I came into this area. There's still more around here. Don't know where though. Ah, of course. It's probably not a good idea bringing high explosive to an area literally on fire, but, you know.
Before I was captured, I recovered this egg from the enemy, sir.
Roy!
What are your orders, sir?
Right, that's all the hummingbirds done. Now it's just gems. And we also have all of the, eggs. Out. I need sparks back.
Sir, we need to rescue the rest of the squad.
The rest of the squad has been rescued. I literally stood at the front of that thing and had to blow it up 3 times. There we go. Ah. And there we go. Level complete. And we got the skill point. We are all good to get out of here. And that means we can fully complete the first area. So, how about we do that and we'll call it a stream there, I think. There's a little bit more to do, which should probably take us until about 11:30, I would say. off to Sunrise Spring. So we've got a Sergeant Bird mission to do, I believe. Yes, we have one Sergeant Bird mission to do, something I missed, and Zoe wanted sparks for some reason as well. Big yawn, big yawn. Big eepy. Right, we need to return to Molten Crater first. As there is a Sergeant Bird mission and a skill point to get. Whilst we're also here. Which also requires a Sergeant Bird mission. The good news is we don't have to fully complete the level. Now we got a shortcut back to the end. Which is good because that's where the Sergeant Bird mission is. Step inside, old chum. Sergeant James Bird.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together and I'll make you an honorary member.
Also, there was no cutscene there. Did I miss the loading screen for that? Step inside, old chum. Yeah. There is no loading screen for that. Normally there's like an introduction. But no, I'm just straight into it.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek. When you find a head, land on top of it to pick it up. Then fly it over to an idle body to put them back together.
So strange. Alright. So what we want to do, in order to get this skill point, is we want to find all the Tiki heads and put them in a single area before we put them back on the heads. So I'm gonna leave that one there for now. And we'll go and search for the others. Oh hey, a dragon egg. Luna. That is 40 dragon eggs. That's one Tiki. Upsidoodle? Why have I started saying that? Literally this stream, and I've started saying Upsidoodle. Why have I started saying that? Right, there's two. Take care of the birds. Apparently the birds are respawning. I didn't know that they could do that. Yeah, okay, these birds just respawn, alright. That's 3. Ow. Oh no, that leads back around here. Okay. This is what, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, so there should be... How many have I got there? I've got 3. Well, there's 4. Oh, and I haven't gone up this way. Apparently I just walked through that. And there's our last gems of the stage. So that's almost done too. And skill point acquired. The tiki heads will dance around. That's 1. And since they're all in the same area, two. You want to hope you're putting them back on the right bodies, huh? That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5.
This egg is a sign of your honorary membership to the lodge.
Ryan.
Well, that's never happened before. I hope it's not a bad omen.
100% level complete. Yeah, Spyro is supposed to meet Sergeant Bird, and Sergeant Bird's supposed to say something along the lines of, "I'm going to go and relax at the Tiki Lodge." But nope, apparently that doesn't happen. For whatever reason in this game. Or at least it doesn't happen in the Reignited Trilogy. Maybe they cut that out, I don't know. That, or I spawned it wrong. And that's very likely. I could have just somehow triggered the cutscene wrong, because I was reading the sign and then walked directly into the portal, so maybe I glitched it? I don't know. Right. So, if I'm not mistaken then... Yep. Cool. So just 2 more things to do then. One thing that I forgot to do upon leaving before leaving the world, and the other thing I couldn't do until I came back. The thing I forgot to do was the Mushroom Speedway. Time for more flying. Time attack. Rings, dandelions, spiders, butterflies. And... Nope, there are no skill points for doing this in a certain time limit. Okay. Cool. Let's do it then. That's rings and dandelions. Love the music in the speedways, always have. And that's the spiders, and now the butterflies. This time they actually start you with a time limit. Anyway, we got everything in one try. Simple. Nice and easy. Sabina. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Let me look at something real quick. I need to remind myself of something, sorry. Hold the phones. Yes, okay. There is a thing. Alright, so we need to hit time attack. What we need to do is find a thing. Ugh. There he is.
Whoa! A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course. Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach him some manners. Yeah, when sheep go high-tech, you gotta watch out.
When sheep go high-tech, you gotta watch out. Remember that, folks. Something a crackpot lunatic would say.
Whoa! Looks like I'll have to...
Go for it.
Look out, sheep! Here I come!
Press the circle button to fire. Press the X or square button for turbo. Oh my god. I think I got shot.
Whoa! But looks like I'll... Look out!
He rode straight into me. Wow.
Looks like I'll have to hop in my... Look out!
I mean, at least I'm not losing any lives for this, but... That's true. What? Where am I dying from?
Looks like... Look out!
I would like to know what I am dying from. Because I'm not even seeing them shoot at me. That one I did see.
Whoa! Looks like... Look out!
They made this quite difficult. There's a sheep that leaves a blast right there, and I keep running into it, I think. I took him out. I flew directly into him and took him out. But I also took myself out in the process. See, like, suddenly their shots are just blowing me up.
Look out!
Well, there's 4. 3 more. Nice! Double whammy. Alright, where's this last bozo? Got him.
Woohoo! Check it out. The squad leader had abducted this egg.
Tater. Hi. Now the fun one. Fly through all the green checkpoint rings in order and use the red dots to guide your way. We do still have access to our flame breath. If we get close enough to an enemy, we can flame them. And these blue stars will give us a speed boost. We want to be taking as many of them as we can. That puts us into 3rd. And into lap 2. The enemies will get a speed boost from the stars, but not quite as big of a speed boost as Spyro seems to get. Right, 1 left. And 1 lap to go. Almost got him. Provided he doesn't take one of these 2 stars, we'll have it. Yeah, there we go. Focus on the stars, and you'll be fine. Whew. John. That was very abrupt. We're out of here. We are out of here. We are done. You mean the race ending, Crimson? Is that what you mean by abrupt? Yeah. I suppose it's not really a racing... Well, it is a racing minigame. It's not really a racing game, so there's no reason to do like a post-lap celebration or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, one more thing to do in this world, and then we're completely done with it.
Spyro, I found an egg, but only Sparks will be able to reach it. There's a small hole that leads to a crawdad farm. I can take him there if he's ready.
What do you say if I say no?
Spyro.
You say nothing. Sure. Let's go. Like, not even like a little confetti with you win before showing the results screen. You get it after it. You're still up. Also, hello, Chrome. Hi, Spyro. Welcome back.
Hello, Sparks. Before you take on those nasty crawdads, I should give you some help. To start, let's practice shooting. Press the attack button to shoot these targets. You can also move quickly by pressing the charge button, like Spyro. Use your charge to chase down this fast enemy.
Take that.
Now for the hard part. Being a maneuverable dragonfly, you can also strafe in any direction. To strafe, hold down the roll left or roll right button, then move with the left stick. Try strafing to hit the targets in this room.
Easy.
On your travels, you'll notice butterflies that give you health, just like in the dragon world. Not only that, but some butterflies will give you special powers, though only for a short time. Just eat any power-up butterfly, then press the jump button to use that power-up. Your power-up is shown in the top right of the screen.
Multi-shot!
Looks like you're ready, Sparks. If you need any more guidance, just choose the controls option from the pause menu.
We cannot replay that tutorial level. Speaking of, hydrate. Hydrate. We can only have one power-up at a time, by the way. Might be worthwhile going through that first power-up before you grab another. It's also kind of hard to tell which ones are the health pickups in this version of the game, if I'm completely honest. Does Sparks have a gun, or is he somehow spinning that fast? Magic. Picking up these keys allows us to open up the gates that are hidden throughout the level. Well, not hidden, but they're there. Grab the invincibility power-up. This is the yellow key. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I'm invincible. Who cares? blue key. That button deactivated the barrier. So you can finally shoot this down. Excellent. And we can head in here. And into the boss. Ow. And we got Nora. One out of one. And that should be the last of the gems, too. Level complete. So let me check the skill points. No. Nope. Cool. We are officially done. Grab that, get to full health. Touching this portal takes us out. Easy. Easy. But they won't always be that easy. I do have trouble with them later on.
Nice work, Sparks. You've beaten the Crawdad King and found the lost egg. Not only that, but some of the dragon magic seems to have rubbed off on you. Now you can pick up gems when they're even further away from Spyro.
That is how we unlock a couple of extra abilities for Sparks. That, of course, includes the gem finding ability. We won't get that until the end of World 2, I think. World 2 or even World 3. Technically speaking, we've already got it in this version. I don't think they replace it with anything either. Let's head back to Midday Gardens, and then we'll end the stream there. It is almost 11:15. And we have fully completed the first world now. So that is quite a lot. And we've done one level and the hub world here. So we're on a roll, man. 45 dragon eggs. We are on a significant roll already. Stream before midnight or he turns into a pumpkin. Gotta end stream before midnight, otherwise I'm gonna wake up really grouchy and be in a right mood at work. Alright. Well, we will pick this up next week where we continue through Midday Gardens. There are 4 hub worlds in this game, so what a night. Yeah. Seems pretty doable to me. There's a lot of progress. Yeah, even more so than I was expecting. I was just expecting to get through the first world, but we got like the entirety of the first world. We got all the backtracking in the first world done, so we are done with the first world. So I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, we will pick this up next week, where we will continue our journey through the Midday Gardens. However, tomorrow night, join us as we head to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, where we head underground to find out what has happened to Alakazam's team. And on Monday night next week, I will be playing some more Mario Kart World, where we will continue doing more mirror Grand Prix, and then more free roam, because there's so much fucking free roam. I'm going to be playing free roam for the next 10 streams. Someone help me. Thank you for the stream, Mr. Skyler, but I hope you in the chat all have a good rest of the day / night. No worries, you too, it's limited. Oh no, he's already turning orange. Big word. Thanks for the stream, Skyler. Sleep well. You too, Crimson. Tomorrow, have a good night. And only offer consoling headbutts. Alright, let's see if we can find someone to raid tonight. Seem to be a lot of people that are live tonight. Wow. Me too, it's midday. Ah. So you're in this world then, Crimson. I'm in a world. We haven't raided Miss Bashfulface in a little while. They are playing some Power World. How about we go and give them a little raid? Looks like they're just starting up too. Perfect. Or at least I like to think so. Alright. Have a good night, folks. I will see you tomorrow night for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Of course, if you want to see more Spyro, I'll pick this up next week. Still think I've got about 3 streams left on this one, to be honest. Though I think that last stream might be a little short. Well, that's okay. Alright. Have a good night, everybody.